Well, isn't that just done? I had my other one on. Sorry, guys, about that.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the vlog of many things.
Hello, it's Dawn, and I'm Tom.
And I'm Tankar, and I'm already laughing my ass
And
off.
we have an unusual format here because everybody is going to be doing a reading on special things that they were mentioned in a certain unhinged Twitter rant. So, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Sit back and relax. Enjoy
So,
the show.
should we just introduce what's going on?
Sure. What basically has happened here is a few days ago, a new Twitter account called The Ghost of TSR appeared. And we have our theories, the reason why this account was finally allowed to have a Twitter account, because I think the original IP owner got his account locked out as IP. But basically, this individual's on there, and he's attacked everybody from Eric, me, Tom, Tom's wife, Eric's wife, my kid, Tim Cask's wife, Jim Wampler. Who has he not attacked? David Floor? No, David Floor didn't make the list. He got attacked.
No, but Vic got attacked.
Vic got attacked. Kim Winston, Kim Winston's wife.
Ernie and Duck.
Ernie and Duck. So that knocks out the theory that maybe it was one of them long time ago. I was not a subscriber of that, by the way. Yeah. So what we're going to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead.
I think we all differ on our theories. I don't believe it's. I don't believe it's. I agree with Eric. I don't believe it's who people think it is.
I don't think it's Voldemort.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's the North Carolina goon.
We all three have a theory, which will come bleeding out here once this video goes on, but.
Like a hemorrhoid.
Basically, we're gonna read these tweets.
Sure, dramatic reading.
And since he calls me the criminal, the first tweet of the night was such. On October 6th, this is his first tweet. He said, "Did you know criminals have infiltrated the gaming hobby?" So, Eric, Tom, till next time, friends. Good journey.
Yes. There are criminals in the gaming hobby. One of them went through bankruptcy recently, and he's got a criminal record. He tried to lie in court. Eric, you might want to take over on this one here. But he tried to lie in court and was proven in a court of law in New York State that he is a criminal. Am I not correct?
You may be correct, but I don't think. Listen, there is stupid, and then there would be doing this, and
come on, you can't use the argument because he is that fucking dumb.
No.
He's stupid, but he's not
dumb.
Right? No. There's.
But he's not that cunning.
Right? Yeah. So it can't. In my opinion. Now I have my theory, and I think it may be a nose breather, but I mean, I that's just me, I mean, I was a reason why, because I believe, and I have my theories as to who Chad Revenge was, and I'm pretty sure I've sent it down who Chad Revenge was, and these tweets have a similar amount of tonish to them, a similar amount of
the same ring,
and the same 20 tweets quiet for 8 hours, 20 tweets quiet for 8 hours. So yeah. I'm just looking at that.
I think that's like the pace of when you're on medication and the medication starts wearing out.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would make sense.
But this was his first block, and just to kind of go through a few of them, because we got a lot of stuff to go through. This guy tweeted more in 48 hours. This guy's tweeted more than I think I've tweeted on the entire 3 years of Wizard Tower Games' Twitter account.
You want me to take a tweet here? Okay. Did you know TSR Hobbies was attacked and shut down by the radical woke of gaming.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh
Gang?
my God.
Say gang or gaming?
Gaming.
Gaming.
Yeah.
And did you know that Wizard Tower Games is a fake company?
So fake that they actually exist.
What?
It's a
Why do I have Wizard Tower Games product if it's a
Because
way?
that's all fake. Quit lying for me, okay?
Holy cow, I
What
got a
color- what
box.
color-
Quit lying.
Oh,
Quit lying for me.
hold on a second. I gotta prep my radio voice. Hold on, okay, hold it. The Evil DM is one of the #1 gaming blogs in YouTube. Grammatical mistakes and everything. Check out Vince and his #1 reporting on games. Because you know what? He needs the views, but Michael needs them more.
Well, Eric, you got me with this one. You could sway me that it is somebody evil, just on the basis of this tweet.
But I have a question on the next tweet. I'm curious here because there may be an argument among us.
Okay.
Did you know the vlog of many things on YouTube is ran by a criminal and his lackeys who attacked TSR Hobbies, America's #1 OSR game company? Sad to see they got away with it. Boycott them. Now, this is the argument I have. Who's the criminal and who's the lackeys?
Oh, well, yeah. If
Oh,
he's
you're gonna point
insinuating
fingers?
that I'm a lackey,
Oh, you're going to point fingers at me, eh? Huh?
if he's insinuating that I'm a lackey of you, I would beg to differ because it's Luke who's the bag man and he pays my paycheck. Just kidding.
Uh-huh. So you get paid and we don't.
Lucky.
Well,
I guess you're a lucky lackey.
So I bet Wizard Tower losers are voting for Kami Kamala.
well, I don't discuss who I'm voting for, and I do get asked frequently. Actually, you'd be
Am I
surprised.
voting for Kamala Harris? I'll be honest with you. I don't disclose my voting stuff.
No comment outside of the voting booth.
I got to do this next one. Sorry, because it involves me. #criminals. Don will be going to prison soon.
You got to do that in the voice, though.
How
Till
soon?
next time, friends.
Because
All right. Should I take one?
Well,
Did
hold
you
on. I have the answer for the next one.
Oh, Eric, by all means.
Because folks, there were no ground rules. We can do live fact checking here. Okay,
We are allowed. Because
We
we're
are
criminals. We
allowed.
make up our own fucking rules.
we are our own moderators. We do our own fact checking here, right? Did you know Michigan has the largest amount of criminals in all the states? False. New Mexico is the state with the largest criminal population.
I think I was really surprised to hear that.
So it's not it's not Michigan. So by the way, folks, if you can't get basic facts right, something that Google food you can do in like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
by the way,
you're anonymous.
please like and subscribe to this channel because you all are getting educated also at the same time of being entertained.
Yes.
Information.
When somebody is anonymous, and I'm saying anonymous because maybe they have a speech impediment, but when somebody is refusing to show their face, and you got 2 people showing their faces right now, all right? We stand behind our words. Goes with TSR, not so much. But
All right, I'll take the next one. So, important dates: September 13th, 2021. Dawn at Wizard Tower Games signed an NDA. Oh, John, you've covered this.
I know the background on this. Why is he reinforcing that on September 13th, I signed an NDA with him? Because that's what he did when he sent his false affidavit in and lied to the federal court about me signing an NDA.
More lies?
But there's only one problem with that. You know, because you guys were present at the bankruptcy creditor meeting
Yeah.
when I tried to hammer him down and he tried to say that it's not applies, and the bankruptcy trustee said, "No, you're going to answer it." You know how he didn't answer it? Then he finally, after really harping on him, says Michael Hovermail gave it to him.
Oh,
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's interesting about all this is, and this is just interesting to me, is so he has me. I have to confess here that I'm lying, because Justin would easily be able to show that, because if Hovermail gave it to Justin, then there's definitely an email chain.
that would show that.
I welcome that to be publicly posted to show me the liar that I am.
Well, you know, that's another point for this being a Hovermail tweet. Hovermail. I don't care. Copperhead.
Hovermail, Copermail, Copermail.
Overmail, Copermail. Yeah. Copperhead. Snake in the grass. I would go with, you know, this is another point. So I vacillate between, you know, Michael and Vince on this. I go back and
And by
forth.
the way, I got real quickly publicly proclaim something. You know, Graph Paper Architect, that little cool intro and that cool graphic with the D20 and all that?
Yep.
I made that for him.
Oh, man,
you
I
did?
like that music.
Yeah,
I was like,
for free.
Your handiwork.
For free.
Yeah, I was like bouncing my head to it, and I was like, "Oh, say, Mr. Originality is
He
not
wanted
for
something
your-"
poppy, something kind of lively and all that.
Yeah. So you mean something totally unlike the source that was prepared?
Till next time, friends. Good journey.
Yeah.
This comment.
This next one is personal favorite of mine. Coming soon, a real OSR game company that will have its own printing center, making games for small companies at prices you will love. Sorry, we will not do business with criminals. Till next time. Good journey.
Yeah.
Grammar issues.
Don't
but
look.
it's cheap.
Don't look at us to do your editing. Make sure
Okay.
it's done first.
A printing center
I know.
from a guy who didn't even know what a bleed was, what a gutter was,
Oh my God.
and
That's the
how
most-
in the hell is he going to run?
Bleed and gutter is the most basic thing in layout. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Wait,
and on top, go ahead.
he might know about bleeding in the gutter. I'm just saying.
What really is going to be enjoyable to me is when he buys that printing equipment and his binder asks to adjust how many mics do you want to adjust it.
Just one.
And
hover
then when
mail,
he
please.
adjusts it,
Just one hover mail. I don't
Just
need.
one.
yep. And then when he goes to adjust it, he doesn't realize something, that on a binding machine, it's reverse. So negative is positive, positive is negative.
All right, dude. There's a couple of brains right now that are watching us that aren't fans of us, by the way. That right now are going, yo, that Don guy he's full of shit. He's full of shit because negative and positive can't be positive, and he's just doing that to make me not do what I'm saying I'm going to do with this anonymous company.
I welcome it.
By the way.
I welcome it. Wait till somebody says, "Can I get a price for a perfect bound book?" And he looks to the guy and gets all pissed off and says, "You know what? Fuck you. All my books are perfect." You know that's what he's going to do. This is what gets me.
Who's going to run the printing center? David Johnson?
Oh, he could run one in his living room now. He ordered all that stuff off Amazon, remember?
That's right.
Why do I feel like I just got home from the proctologist?
Oh
wow!
Oh.
I don't know what that feeling.
I'm sorry. I'm printing is kind of like a love of mine. You know, I really enjoy printing and such. And I'm not trying to tout my horn. And there's people watching this who have done this before and they know it. People like Jason Elliott and such, you know, guys out there and gals who really know the business well, like these guys and gals do. And they know that if you're going to do binding and printing on a commercial level, you better know your shit. You know what I mean? And you better learn the equipment. And I'm not joking, guys. I swear not. This is a guy who didn't even know the difference between an ISBN and a UPC code.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm not joking. I mean, it's amazing to me.
Which brings me back to Justin is, Voldemort is stupid, but he's not this stupid, this Twitter account stupid.
I have my theory on who this is. I know you guys, we have discussed our theories, by the way, and we all three disagree. The wonderful thing about the vlog of many things, we all can disagree.
Yeah.
I got no problem in naming the one I think it is.
And we didn't block anybody after disagreeing.
No, we didn't.
And most importantly.
And you know, I'm just going to ask a question. If you guys don't want to, I'll respect it.
Yeah.
But does anyone have an objection to say their theory of who they think it is?
No, I don't have an
Well,
objection.
I guess not. I guess
I
not.
think it's Hovermail.
Ooh,
Yeah,
one vote for Hogan.
I vacillate between Hovermail and Yak, because Yak demonstrated some skill with stuff.
See, I vacillate between. You got me using big words. I feel educated today. I actually kind of go back and forth in reality between Hovermail and Johnson. For some reason, this just really smells of Johnson with me too.
Oh, jeez.
The viciousness. Let me tell you something. I go ahead, Eric. I'll let you real quickly throw.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, listen, these are all valid things, but for me, nobody's going to send you to the Evil DM's YouTube channel, except for Vince. That's just my take on it.
Yeah.
But
nobody else.
I will defend Vince Florio in one way. Although Vincent Florio is a boot-licking, ass-kissing lackey,
True.
I don't think he is the boot-licking, ass-kissing lackey type to attack dead kids and such. So this is my theory.
That would make him a bad Catholic. And Vince insists he's not a bad Catholic.
Yeah, Hovermail. I just the way he went into the bankruptcy court and stuff. I just don't.
Oh yeah, you know what, Your Honor? Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. Justin is a bad guy.
Yeah, I can't talk with the cock in my mouth, but trust me when I say he's a person.
So this is my theory. This is my theory, and Eric, you are an expert investigator. Tom, you are too, but in different levels in different ways.
Right.
So this is my theory. I think, and I'm just going to say this right out blunt, I believe this account was created by Voldemort. And I think that because of the way they all are in, to use my grandfather's favorite term, cahoots with each other, I think they all have levels of access to this. That's why if you look at these tweets, you'll notice the tweets have very weird tone changes. Like I can look at Eric's Facebook posts and you can read them or tweets and they have the same tone.
Right.
Same thing with you. Same thing with me. You know, we speak a certain way. We type a certain way. These have like little blocks.
Author's voice is what you're talking about.
Yes. So I believe at least 3 people have access. I believe minimally we have Voldemort, Vince, or minimally 4. Voldemort, Vince, Hovermail, and Johnson. I don't think Yak is part of this. I think Yak is like gotten bored and moved on to a different clan meeting and cross burning group is what I think. Maybe wrong, but that's what this channel's all about. Debate.
Oh, great comment. Maybe not tragic.
Hold on a minute. I got to go to comments. My apologies. Folks, if I'm not doing chat, my apologies. Real quick. Sorry, let me get Parasocial audience. How you doing? Parasocial says, yes, in a very small pond of All-Star Gaming, his Twitter beef had a tragic real-world consequence. Rune whoever you are, thank you very much for tuning in. I believe you're new to our channel. It looks like the tweets have almost no engagement. What a weird thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And Rune says, whoever it is must be loving the attention. Oh, yeah, that's why they did the account.
They are an attention whore.
Yes, and Parasocial Audience says, maybe not tragic, but melancholy. But real quick, just to go back real quick, they did say, Ghost of TSR did say, go to Wizard Tower Games Twitter and ask them this question, and I'm going to answer it. Why did you lie about TSR hobbies? Flood his comments with thousands of questions.
How many?
You know what? I wish you guys would flood my Twitter account with thousands of comments. It would help my algorithm.
So you haven't had one question?
Why did you lie about TSR hobbies? Not one.
Not one.
Flood his comments with thousands of questions. Why did I lie about TSR hobbies? I am saying right now in front of everybody watching this or anybody who will watch this, I am willing to go live and I am willing to let Eric or you, Tom, mediate it where you will mute me where I cannot speak. And I am willing to go live with anybody from that crowd and talk about what I lied about because I would love to do it. And I'm talking about where you control it, let them speak for an hour if they want. I will sit quiet and listen, but then I get my say.
Actually, you should probably allow them to nominate somebody like Vince or Dave Johnson or Yak to go ahead and mute you. Let one of them host it, even.
Yeah.
That would
see, this is the difference. I come on here and I go live.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Those fuckers hide. Because they're cowards. They hide behind these accounts.
Yeah.
Parasocial says, what does the little graph number in the tweets mean?
That's the number of people that have theoretically read or at least clicked on that actual comment or posting.
And most of those people are actually people in the Star Frontiers New Genesis ungroup.
Right. So essentially what you're looking at there is the number of people rubbernecking for the accident on the highway, which sadly claimed a life. This is the number of people looking at it. In this case, the life claimed is a full one. But nevertheless, everybody's looking to gawk. And I mean, personally, me, I'm stopping on the side of the highway to take a piss at this moment. But
oh my god,
that's more productive.
Yeah. Because it's like, that's who it is. Oh, all right, my bladder has to be empty.
So
that's more
you're
important.
taking a piss on new TSR. Ghost
Cal says I'm not on Twitter. I don't need to waste more time. And also, Local 433 Gubby says I don't need to drink or smoke to LL my ass off. And then Parasocial says, I left Facebook 15 years ago. Never was a twit, only social media on YouTube. Well, so basically, I don't know what I'm lying about. I'd be happy to answer any question if you want to get specific about what I lied about. I mean, I really am.
You're lying by saying you're not. I'm going to do a double negative on you.
And I think they get into it.
A politician, they're saying, he's lying because his lips are moving. But that's the old saw about politicians, and there's only one politician in this mix, right?
Oh, technically, to be a politician, you have to have been voted into something.
Oh, you need to be successful, is what you're saying.
Well, they aspired to be a politician.
Oh boy! All right, I want to say something real quick. We need to stop, and I'm being serious, no joke. If any of you folks are sensitive to really graphic language, I think the next tweet is getting ready to break into some things that were said about men's wives and also said about some other people. We're going to show them on here.
Translation for this one, by the way.
Well, I want to show these tweets because I think it's important that these people or the people behind this account are let known what they do. And what they do is classic style. They've got balls the size of bowling balls when they're attacking women and children, but they will never go to a grown-ass man and say it to his face because I would love for Vince, Lanasa, Dave Johnson, any of those yo-yos to come up to me at a convention and give their opinion of my wife or daughter like they have via these alt accounts. I would enjoy that immensely. So basically, to that ado, Ghost of TSR says this. Did you know judges in New Zealand can be paid off by locals? I did not know that.
Go to the next one.
I'm like the subject here. WizardCon in Michigan is fake. Sources close tell me the hotel is covering up as they get a cut. Of course they get a cut. They're the hotel.
They're a hotel.
Sources close. Sources close.
They rent rooms.
Those are close. The ones in my head, the voices talking to me inside. They're nearby. I know. They're right in here. And I can't get them out.
Hand pink waving. Thank you coming to the channel and watching our video. Base D&D memes and shenanigans.
Yeah. So coming soon, game printing, real quality, not the horrible work done by Wizard Tower Games. So
hey, you know what? This is one thing though. You know what? If I do shit work, I do shit work. You guys have seen my printing work. I'm not asking you guys to kiss my ass. What's your opinion of the overall quality of the work that I do? And don't bullshit. If you think it's shit, say it's shit.
It's perfection.
Well, Forest Ruins? Is that the module?
Well, here, hold on a second.
Ruins.
Here, I don't want to dox myself because it's been done often enough. But when Don ships something, okay. Yes, Don, I haven't unwrapped it yet. It's still sitting right next to me on the desk. Okay, all right. So I've had publishers ship stuff, and your stuff gets damaged. Don goes out of his way, and by the way, that roll your D20 sticker is awesome. So I mean,
they'll be in my store at the new store. We got a bunch of stickers.
All right. So here. I'm because I gotta. Oh my God! All right, so Don, you tape this shit up way too well. Hold on. So folks.
He gets amped up, Cal, over packaging. Trust me. I worry about this guy having a stroke online talking about contact.
Oh my God! All right, so here, taking it right out of this is the quality that you get right out. And now I have no excuse not to sign this and move this stuff on in the chain. Go figure that stuff out. The quality is very good. The paper quality is excellent. You can't complain about the physical quality of Don's work.
Thank you.
So, and again, it isn't like, oh my God, no, that was a setup. Yeah. I ripped this shit open as a setup. Go after yourself.
I just want to say, all right, I've had this now for a couple of years of the
about a year and a half, yeah.
I wanted to say Forest Ruins, the Haunted Rooms, and aside from, I'm not a fan of the cover art. So
we have discussed this openly.
Yeah, no, we've discussed this before.
Yes.
But this module, when I read it, it was one of those things. It was like a late night infomercial where the guy goes, "But wait, there's more." And as I went through here, it was like, "But wait, there's more." Oh, wandering monster tables for all the hexes surrounding where the dungeon is. Oh, wait, there's a whole village detailed in here as well. I mean, it was just like one of those things. Like, I mean, it was just one thing after another. I was like, if you're a busy DM, you want this module from Dawn because it's like, but wait, there's more.
Well, what's interesting here is this.
Full of stuff for the game master. It's crazy.
Well, people can look at this video and go, okay, Tom and Eric are friends with Don. They're bullshitting. So, Cal Finoni, what is your honest opinion of the module quality? I won't get mad, my friend. I openly accept whatever you say. I'd like to get your opinion because you're kind of like a neutral entity. You're a real customer in the sense that you bought product, you ordered from me, it was shipped to you.
Oh, well.
Thank you. So you know what? And the thing is, if he thinks he irritates me by saying stuff like that, I
Oh, yeah.
laugh at it because there's one nice thing about printing and binding. Your work speaks for itself.
Right.
True.
So if they're going to get into game printing, I will just say this: I wish them luck. And I really, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to through a straw buyer. I'm going to buy one of their products that they produce, and I will do a review.
Oh, no, wait, whoa! That they produce? Shouldn't you be saying if they produce?
Well,
Okay.
True.
if they produce, it's probably going to be something ripped off from somebody else. Like, those pesky goblins modules ripped off everything left and right.
And we get into a little bit of rip-off product in these tweets because they talk about something.
Oh
But,
my God! Oh, my heart be still when we get to that one.
Yeah.
As you go through the comments, I'm gonna pick the next one there.
Go ahead, Eric.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get my best DJ voice on. This is an account that will work closely with Twitter and ensure that woke extremism in gaming is stopped. Stops right here. No
There you
more.
go.
No more. I'm gonna stop it. I'm ready to fight it out. The woke are going down.
Hashtag stop the woke. Hashtag end hate. Hashtag end hate.
Wait. Hashtag end hate.
Yes. I don't think they quite know what that hashtag means.
Isn't that kind of like Adolf Hitler doing like hashtag end anti-Semitism?
Yeah. Hashtag love the Jews.
Aren't these the
Big
people
Vic,
that put out
how you
Star
doing?
Genesis with all that homophobia and just
Big Vic says, judging the products they already produce, I wouldn't waste my money.
well, yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Although, you know what? In all fairness,
we waste our money so that you don't have to.
I want to get. I want to do the next one because
don't go.
It's breaking news. It is. I gotta get my radio voice on.
Get it on.
Breaking news. Soon, a new candidate for Congress will announce he is running. By the way, elections are a month out, and you can't get on the ballot. But good luck, dude.
I got his theme song for his campaign. Deutschland,
Über alles. Yes.
See, this tweet tells me it's not Lanassa.
No.
Okay.
He will promise to make it illegal.
That tweet tells me Dave Johnson did that tweet.
Well, yeah.
Because Lanassa gave up on his political aspirations when he got landslided by a Democrat over the whole grits and girls wrestling and grits for the for
and the silly complaints where all of his yard signs were taken down because that's how I lost, because nobody knew who I was. Conspiracy, again, the theme.
Right.
But he whined about this guy finding his grits video and going, that was copyrighted. He shouldn't have. You publicly posted the stupid grits video on your Hardwire tattoo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Proud of it.
He was whining that it was a copyright violation.
Yeah, he whined.
It's politics.
Against the Democrat for doing that.
Everything is game in politics. In fact, the Supreme Court, I believe, has ruled on that many, many times. Because you're a public figure. You're opening up,
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. And he doesn't know his elbow from his butthole. He's an idiot. Okay. And that's why when you look at these tweets, you have to say, all right, Justin's stupid, but he's not this stupid.
Normal Russian hacker, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I want the next comment.
Can you got a Russian hacker tuning in now. Awesome.
What do you get when you mix expert game design and expert printing? You get a new company with a leader who works for the OSR. Do not betray him. He is here for you.
You know, Don, that was
Put
actually
me out
Shane
that shoulder.
with the apocalypse cloak. that was shades of Andre the Giant from Princess Bride. Inconceivable. I'm sorry.
What? Go ahead. Well, it's okay. You can mock me. This is the vlog of many things.
I'm sorry.
I got to ask, though, what do you get when you mix expert game design and expert printing? You get a new company with a leader who works for the OSR. Do not betray him. My question, though,
that would be Wizard Tower Games. Expert.
Right. Well, it could be anybody, for criminy sakes. It sure as hell ain't Voldemort. And what I want to know here also with this is wait a minute here. I thought he was now anti-gaming. Gaming is bad. You shouldn't do it too much.
Oh, yeah.
But now it's okay.
Yeah, he was doing the new 12-step program if you've been gaming. Gamers Anonymous, wasn't he?
Well, I think it was a discount. I think it was like 9 steps, but yeah. Can't get it.
And one more, and we'll go to the next page, okay? I own one of every single product made for D&D, and most of them, several of them. Tell me about your collection. Hey, you know what? I do not own one of every single
thing made not by
D&D. I would love
not
that.
by TSR, not by WotC. One
D&D.
thing for D&D ever made. So they own some of the obscure stuff that goes for tens of thousands of dollars, and maybe they own 2, 3. I own it all.
Well, he owns it all. Well, he did buy that collection. He did buy that collection, and he did shortchange them money, as we
heard. Tried to grift them.
You know, so he might own a lot, but I don't think he owns everything.
But what's interesting here is I think you notice there's kind of a theme here. It's the, and it must have been something in his childhood, because,
Does he own this? This was printed for D&D.
I don't think he owns a copy of that.
It's AD&D.
I don't know.
Does he own this? I own this.
Well, 5e's not D&D.
No, this ain't 5e. This is AD&D.
Oh, yeah, no. Don is not D&D. Don is no.
I'm a grifter who don't know how to print, bind, and I know nothing.
I know nothing.
But Don's a printer who actually uses the black core. What's that?
It's 320 GSM black core.
320 GSM black core for his cards, which means they're quality and they don't warp in when it's humid.
They won't. Yep.
Now,
but what's interesting here is he has a theme. You notice it's the I'm good because I own it all. I have everything. I eat steak. I have the finest thing. And now I'm envying him. Now he's got, I guess he's getting the finest damn divorce attorney in North Carolina.
Well, now, by the way, since you put up the thread, there's been another comment. There's 2 replies to the next one. The coming soon.
Please, Carrie, read the comment, Eric, and the tweet, and then read the replies because I can't pull them up here.
Okay. Coming soon. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you miss the wood grain and white box D&D games? Soon will be exact remakes, collector versions that you will not be able to tell are remakes. Because apparently you're really slow. Because trust me, people know the best remakes on the market. Only $999 Also, and will even be slightly aged for collector's value. And as I said on my video, probably because they're going to empty their bladder on the contents. But not good yellowing. It's a great way to get that yellow brown color you need.
So he's going to make fakes and then age them as a scam.
Yes.
And sell them for $999.
He's under litigation actively right now, and he's detailing a plot to commit more IP theft.
Yes. So now Timothy Brannon, and I know Tim.
Wouldn't you think that rainwater?
Well, hold on. So what you are saying is you are willing to counterfeit someone else's intellectual property to commit a copyright violation. Good to know. I am certain at Wizards_D&D would just love to see you do that. Oh wait! Actually, there's actually 2 responses to that. Since the post was deleted, here is a screenshot. Oh, I don't think it was actually deleted, but they included an original screenshot of that. I didn't see it. The post. Oh! Guess what?
What?
As I clicked on it, apparently, at some point, this post is unavailable. I still get it, but apparently, somebody shut that pants.
And darn, and I just happened to get screenshots before it was done.
Oh my god!
And video capture.
Yeah, because I was like, you gotta be. I go, can't be, but yeah.
So they just bragged about doing a crime, and you got screenshots, and you're going to send them the rainwater.
I never said I was going to send them rainwater. I would never do that.
Well, I mean, if
that
you send the rainwater, because I actually have her on speed dial in my email. I'm just saying.
Siri, okay.
I've knows, right? To rainwater in the past. I'm sure if I just start typing in rainwater, it'll come up.
So just to just so you have a copy of the delete, Don, I'm going to send you the screenshot in our.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
Oh, can I got to read one here. I'm gonna skip one. I'm gonna skip one.
Oh, come on, we gotta stay in order, man.
Well, I want to go up to even dogs hate Don, Eric, and Tommy.
What? Wait, I missed that one. Hold on a second.
Tucker,
Fred.
Get over here, Tucker.
He's asleep.
My dog likes me.
All right, I'll let sleeping dogs lie. But my dog.
Wow, I missed that one. Oh my god.
Eric, get your dog in here and have them lick your face.
Oh no!
No.
She will. She goes right into
I draw
your
a line.
mouth.
No, I don't do dog spit. I like my dog, but I don't do dog spit.
Yeah, no.
Funny story. We were traveling from Plattsburgh to Maine here, and all of a sudden, my dad, who was in the back seat of the car, started spitting and yelling and swearing. And we're like, everybody's freaking out in the car. I happen to be in the front seat with my mother. My mother's driving. And we're like, what? And Dad had his mouth open to yawn, and he was holding Mom's poodle, who happened to just turn her head, and went to lick my father and got him in a French, it was a French poodle, got him in a French kiss.
Ew.
Right in the mouth.
That's what I just think.
And it was pitch black at night. We were traveling from Plattsburgh to Maine. And I'm like, all of a sudden Dad starts screaming and swearing. And you're like, oh my God. And it's just, because the dog got him in the mouth. It was absolutely funny. But you had to be there.
Thank God I wasn't. That's all I'm saying. Thank God I wasn't.
Well, real quick, the fog of war will soon clear and all the truth will be exposed and the lies will fall like dominoes. That's Voldemort.
Yes.
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 So basically, the fog of war, because after all, we are in active combat, good versus evil. Supposedly,
Your
I thought it was just
guess,
a freaking game.
your guess on who's good and who's evil.
Yeah. And all the truths will be exposed, and the lies will fall like dominoes. Didn't hasn't he been saying this like isn't there like a warrant for my arrest on North Carolina like 13 or 14 times?
Ah, come on. Once you've had 3, who's counting?
True.
Well, I mean, you've
Oh, and I gotta do the next
arrest
one,
warrants
guys. I'm
in
sorry.
Michigan too.
It's confession time. Confession. I am Don from Wizard Tower Games. I am mentally unsound and want attention. Spread the word about me. I apologize to Justin and Michael Hovermill for my lies. Share this post with all major gaming blogs online. Hey, between me and you, they're called vlogs, not blogs when they're online video.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
But I guess binding, schminding, gutter, flutter.
Yeah, but that points out the whole contrived misspellings that go on with this. Let's say it's not Justin. The contrived misspellings, even my wife is like,
That's the thing, though. I think it is Justin, but I think it's a mixture. I don't think all of this is Justin. Some of it is.
I'm beginning to think that there's multiple fingers in this pie. And by the way, there are responses to this. And
go ahead.
I see that you responded. I would just smile knowing Watson will be dealing with you soon. Bankrupt, lost museum, divorce looming, enjoy every moment of it. So now DM Kurt made a response.
Said, did he?
Yeah, huh.
He's a good
Wonder
guy.
what a libel lawyer would say about this, Justin. And there was a response that is post unavailable. So it does seem like somebody may be in the process of cleaning up.
Hold on 1 second.
Well,
That's October 6th.
I'm looking at some thrashing of Ernie here. I don't know if you have it, Don.
What's that, Tom?
I'm looking at some serious thrashing of Ernie. Like,
we'll get to that. Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, he really. There's trouble in paradise here. I mean, it is.
So, I mean, if whoever this is thrashing Ernie, it's only a matter of time before Ernie or Duck start spilling the beans.
Wait a minute. You know who did that?
Who?
Oh, wow. Okay. I got. Okay. Ghost of TSR posts this. I'm Don from Wizard Tower Games. Okay.
All right.
Then I reply. And then a Twitter account called The Queer Majority says, making this film was always just therapy for me. I don't make art to be understood. I make it to understand myself. And obviously, it's kind of just like a spammer. You know, they get into this shit and stuff.
Yeah.
But then DM Kurt says, I wonder what libel lawyer would say about this. And then Von Killenoffen says, you shouldn't tweet while drunk, Justin. You make even less sense than normal if that's possible. Then they tweet again and say, well, Justin, no one's falling for you. And then below that, I mean, it gets a little bit confusing here. And then there is a post that's unavailable. And according to X, that means basically it could be anything from restricted content to the content was removed. So someone said something and they didn't like it, or it was done.
All right, interesting.
So
plus you get Dave Johnson, who's just, you know.
Well, that's one of Dave Johnson's signature moves. He says shit, and then when his bullshit's called out, he backs off and deletes all of his stuff and says, I wasn't there.
I never said it. It wasn't me. Screenshots or Photoshop.
And I will tell you right now, I'm not Ghost of TSR. If I want to make an alt account and mess around with the idiots, there is many more ways to do it far better and get in their heads than this antically bullshit.
Chad Revenge 2.0, as Eric specified. I kind of agree with Eric on this. It's Chad Revenge 2.0.
I do believe Chad was run by one person, maybe two, but I do believe it was a one-person deal.
You think it was Vince? I do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Vince.
Somebody evil.
I have a question that I'm asking this not to be coy or to be humorous.
Mhm.
I legitimately don't understand something. I know he calls you 10 carp,
Yep.
and I know he calls me Don the Con,
Don
all
the
right, or Don the Criminal, that type of stuff. But he
calls
says
me
even
Tommy.
dogs hate Don Eric. He calls you consistently Tommy. Why is that a big insult to you? Your name is Tommy.
Well, because I
No.
actually revealed in the text chain that we had with Hovermail for a while that I didn't, that was what my mother called me, and so he thinks it's like a big insult. So to me, that goes on the scale for Hovermail. So it wait, because again, I come back to Justin is stupid, but he's not this stupid. So it's
Well,
again,
it seems like it's somebody trying to frame Justin.
right.
Yeah.
This is not Justin. Justin is stupid, but he's not this
The
stupid.
next comments are Justin.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, there's probably a few comments in here from Justin.
Oh no, these next ones are
they
Justin.
share accounts.
No, you know which ones are.
Why did I kill my kid? The insurance money, I think, was a huge factor in it. And he goes on to say, when I pulled the plug on my daughter, I admit I laughed at her gasping for air. I'm going to say something on the record here, and I'm going to make this really clear. I go to a lot of conventions, and he better ever hope that I don't run into him at a convention. Take it as a threat, take it any way you want, but he's going to answer for this shit. Me and him's going to have a talk about this. I'll tell you what, I hate a lot of people. I don't like a lot of people, but I'll tell you something right now. I don't do that.
Well, honestly, John, if I'm at the same convention, I'm going to back you up. So,
this guy.
Anytime, anywhere.
This guy.
Anytime, anywhere. Wherever this is.
Yeah.
But
hey,
somebody from England is evening from England, chaps.
Real quick. Matthew Mellon oversharing. Big Vic says Ernie and Duck already got the X posts. Evening from England. Gareth Garfoot.
Hey, Garrett. I used to live in Bury, just outside of Bury St. Edmunds, in a little town called Hingham. I don't know if you know where that is, but hello from across the pond.
But basically, we go from October 6th now into the 21st, and basically, no offense, guys, but I'm not going to read his shit about my dead daughter.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't do it.
He basically, I'll leave it up here while we talk a little bit so you can read it yourself.
Vince or Hovermail or Yak, whoever it is, they're losers. Just move on.
Yeah. So basically, he goes on, attacks my kid, but he basically says this. Starting 21 hours ago, he says, there is no role-playing game museum opening. Don lies like water flows. That is Justin. Because he's used the term a lot about the flowing of water are like lies. And now, he tries to sound.
And I'll back you on that because the spelling is Justinian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Michael's a smart guy. Michael's smart enough to fake misspelling and to fake Justinian sounding phrases. And he was in tight with him. He's been in tight with him a long damn time. I'm sorry.
He's so tied up that ass.
I just want to say something real quick. And I'm not trying to harp on something. But you know what? I hope to God Justin, Michael Yak, Dave Johnson, Vince, I hope to God they never have to experience bearing a child. I really do. I hope they never have to go through that. And for any of them, whoever's posting that shit, you know what? Your day's coming in many, many ways. It may be indirectly, but you know what? Karma's a real bitch, and she really hates that kind of shit. So, any rate, museums not opening. Don lies like water flows. And then he goes, Don at Wizard Tower scams. There never will be any museum for games. You can't afford your kids' medical bills, blah, blah, blah. You know what? He tells on himself what he's jealous of and what upsets him.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? I'm sorry that this museum is being set up as a nonprofit and done legally. And I'm sorry it's going to be like where like we talk about artifacts and stuff.
Well, if the museum is fake and it's not opening, why did it contact me about doing a museum display?
Right.
Yes. And I'm so proud of this. I showed you guys earlier something. I'll post it on the Wizard Tower Games. One of the things that are going into it is I got my hands on, and it is verified by Gail Gygax, Paul Stromberg, and also those two people. I got one of Gary Gygax's personal badges to a convention, a game convention.
Why don't you show that?
Let me see if
me, and I was like,
let me see if I can pull
WTF am I looking at here?
Let me real quickly pull it up, and I will.
This was wicked cool.
It's really cool. Yeah, this is really cool. Hold on a second. Let me try to find it.
You know what? Let me pull it up in my my chat log.
Yeah, let me real quickly. There it is.
Right.
It's from Game Fest in 2004. It's Gary Gygax's personal name badge. And I got it with a certificate of authenticity. Paul Stromberg and Gail Gygax verified. They signed it. So this is legit. And I'll tell you what, this is cool.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is going to go in this is the kind of stuff that we want in the museum, is to have this type of stuff and showcase it. But one thing everybody knows is not happening. I'm not asking people to donate any money nor product because it ain't ready yet. If I was out to grift people, I'd be begging for money right now and going, help us set it up, blah, blah, blah. No, there's a time and a place for it, and it'll be legitimate. But yeah, this gets me amped up and fired up. I'm like just so.
Well, this section got me fired up too, because it's the total lack of understanding.
Ignorance.
The ignorance. So let me explain to you something. You be ignorant. Let me explain. So ignorant. You're ignorant. So
ignorant.
By the way, want to know live about the museum? Hey, you dumb schmuck. Ba-dum. He's doing it now. Oh, you're oversleeping from your bender, I guess. In any case.
Was I hearing right from the other room that he's taking shit down?
Yeah, he's taking. Apparently so.
Probably all the nasty shit he said about his body.
No.
Oh wow.
So in any case, let me answer this question, Don. Well, actually, I'm doing it in a different voice now.
Yeah, who's that?
I don't know. Answer this question.
Wait a minute, are we in a different? Wait a minute.
Answer this question. It's about the National Role Playing Museum, Don. Don, answer this question. Will it be nonprofit? No, it will not be. You will charge money to get in.
Oh, I love it.
A museum is not nonprofit. Great, shush. I'm in character, damn it. A museum is not nonprofit if you charge admission. And Don at Wizard Tower Games does not understand that. You are a jerk. You have no basic knowledge of how things work. Listen, you know what a nonprofit is? Do you know what a 501c3 is?
He has no clue.
I've actually investigated this shit because of the Memorial Fund. All right, I know I've gone over this stuff, but being a nonprofit does not mean like, no, I'll be lucky to break even. I'm not for profit. No, you schmuck. And that's the New Yorker in me just talking right now. You schmuck. Okay? You schmuck. That is not what you're going to charge admission. Have you ever gone to a real museum, a nonprofit museum? It could be we request a $25 donation. Okay, there you go.
Go in free.
Well, also, according to go ahead, Tom, real quick.
I just want to say I've put together a nice little donation for you, Don, for the museum.
Excellent.
Because I know it's a 501c, and I'm putting together a Star Frontiers / Star Wars donation by somebody who really loved sci-fi for the sci-fi area of the exhibit. And I've got it here. I haven't shipped it to you yet, but
no, there's a time and place for it, and we're going to have the ability, though. And this is something I want to clarify since the schmuck brought this up. Number one, yes, there will be an admission charge to the museum. Why? Because you got to be able to pay the flipping electric bill.
you got to pay the electric bill.
You have to maintain it.
Yes, it has to be maintained.
And
Also,
taxes,
yes. And when people want to donate to it, they're going to either be able to outright donate, they're going to be able to loan for a specific amount of time, and there's also going to be, because this is being prepared by lawyers, there's going to be the ability, as an example, if let's say, Tom, you donated that artifact, and let's say something happens to Tom, you get in a car accident and tragically are killed. There's going to be a thing in there where you say, in the event that you're not able to take your artifact back, blah, 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 you want this done with it. It's being done properly. And like the social media here, starting probably in about another month, is going to start doing like like 3 or 4 times a week. They're going to showcase an artifact and talk about this is some of the stuff that's in there, the history behind it, that type of stuff. God.
Well, I mean, Dawn, I mean, we've talked about me doing museum displays.
Yes.
Nothing's moved forward on that because the museum's not ready. But it's
Exactly.
not about the fact that it's a fake museum. It's a real museum, and there are real financial backers behind it. But you're doing things right. You're not doing things for profit, like Museum of the Weird and TSR Dungeon Hobby Shop.
Museum of the Bizarre, it's called.
Yeah, you're not doing fake bullshit. Is my point. You're doing real stuff, and I've prepped I've got the miniatures done by the sculptor, and I've got the map for the whole Creature Cantina ripoff that he did. And I've actually got the box set. I've got a primo box set that I've purchased, and I'm going to donate to the museum just because I love what you're doing, and I want you to have a good exhibit.
Well, I'll give you an example. We've had people approach us already, go, I want to donate part of my collection. Can I send it to you? And I tell them, not yet.
Not yet.
Because
you're not a greedy bastard.
No, and not only that, but it's even like with the money, there's proper ways you handle a nonprofit. It's not like a standard LLC. It's very, very specific. And if you're running a proper 501(c) and you're doing it the right way, it's a paperwork nightmare because you have to document down to the nth penny.
Yeah.
What, where, when, how, and why. But Eric, I guess there's more.
There's more.
You can't open a museum with food stamps and welfare cheese and stolen games. Eric, it's not called welfare cheese, is it? It's called government cheese.
Government cheese.
Government cheese.
That's not cheese.
Isn't that the stuff that came in the big blocks?
Yes.
A friend of mine used to get that shit, and his mom made grilled cheese sandwiches with it. Oh my God, it was awesome.
They used to get that at my Catholic school.
I want to interject something real quickly because I think this is appropriate for the topic we just discussed. The Lake Geneva Museum, the museum that actually has a D&D display, charges an admission, $12 for adults, and it's a non-profit. You can look it up. If you do a Google search, you
It's
can
not
find
that
out.
hard.
It is,
And you
oh
can
my
look
God,
at their
they charge
records
it.
because nonprofits are public.
Yeah.
Your filings are public.
Right.
So there is no bullshit. You know what they're taking in, what they're spending, and where it's going at.
Right. You can find their information on ProPublica. All right. Because this is where I've done a lot of my research. This, when I saw this shit, by the way, it hurt me because I was laughing so fucking hard. Okay. It wasn't like, because, of course, nonprofit means no profit, not no income. Exactly. This place, you have bills to pay. Okay. You can even pay staff. All right. You know, that's the whole thing. Well, what does it make a difference if it's for profit and not for profit? Makes a huge difference.
It
Makes a
does.
huge difference. Now,
Which-
that being said, I'm gonna guess.
Donate to the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum.
Right. I'm gonna make a guess. The Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum didn't make a profit. It wasn't a nonprofit. It just didn't make a profit. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm making an assumption, and it makes an ass out of you and me, whatever. But I'm just saying.
Okay. I am right now. Down below is our email address. The vlog of many things at gmail.com. If anybody has any questions and we're going to start doing this, I want to do this. Any questions that you want answered on next week's show, send your questions to that email, no matter what it is, and we will be happy to address them, have fun with them, mock you if it needs mocking, because we like to mock everybody because that's what we do.
Right. If you're asking about my underwear, boxer briefs, I'm just saying
Exactly.
something out there.
So questions need to be answered. We'll get to them. Now, I'll continue on, gentlemen. Sorry about that.
Where are we at?
We're at Kim Winston.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on a minute.
Wait a minute.
I'm not going to show that one comment. About
we got an
wife.
attack on Tim Kask here.
Yeah, but no. But this person went after Tim's wife, and I ain't showing that comment.
All right.
No.
That's fine. Well, actually, we got Tim Kask and Jim Wampler mixed.
Yeah.
He hit everybody. Everybody was hit.
I'll take this one.
Go ahead.
Kask, why do you support scumbags like Don the Con and Jim Wampler? Failed game makers. You shame Gary Gygax. Who does Tim Kask ride to conventions with in the car? Don, maybe you can answer this.
They are each other's ride or die convention ride.
Yes.
There you go.
And have been for years.
Well, since the convention started.
I mean, this idiot doesn't know the first thing about Tim Kask. He's an idiot with his head up his butt.
And I'll publicly say something, and that is Tim Kask is one hell of a gamer, one hell of a man, and he's one hell of a friend.
A gentleman. He's a gentleman.
And he is a gentleman to boot.
He'll tell you if you step out of line, Tim will tell you.
Yep. But I'll tell you something. That man had me and my wife, Tim and Cheryl, Tim's wife, had us over for grilled food. And I'll tell you something. They are some of the most nicest, gracious people on this planet. And you talk about a guy who can grill some hot dogs, and he doesn't buy Eckrich. He goes to the German meat guy and gets real the good stuff.
Yeah. I love Tim Kask. I interviewed him, and then we got off the interview, and then we talked for hours.
Yeah, that man is just
wonderful man. I think Tim Kask. I think the world is Tim Kask.
And I'll tell you what I like about Tim.
He's my hero.
Yep. Tim, I don't know how many times, he's about talking business and doing, but I'll tell you something. He will be happy to help you and guide you if you listen.
Yep.
I love.
And I'll tell you what. Anyone who talks sour about Tim Kask can go fuck off. In my book.
Right.
There you go.
100%.
Say it
I
again.
agree. Tim Kask is the real deal. And the only reason that Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum and TSR has attacked Tim Kask is because he refused to donate to them because they were not a non-profit. They were a for-profit museum. That is the only reason they have attacked.
Unlike me, they know how to Google. I didn't Google Lanasa when I first met him. I should have.
You know, and I want to speak to that because I actually got you on the phone and I talked to you and I said, you know what? I got you on the phone on the pretext to try to get a soundbite.
Yeah.
For it.
I remember that.
This phone call. And I said, you know what? Don's a decent guy. I'm not going to do this. Don is a decent guy.
You showed integrity.
And I said, you know what? Forget it. And I was recording you, Don. And I said, no, I'm not doing this because Don is a decent man.
Thank you.
And
I'm not perfect. I try to be decent to people.
I was proved right because later on, you know, we got in bed together. You know, I sold you gaming products.
Don't be telling people that publicly.
Oh, man.
Man, now it's out. Thanks, Tom.
Damn, you just pulled it out. Hey, hold on, let me whip it out.
Tammy's right over there. She'll
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
she'll vouch,
Secrets are out.
she'll vouch I meant that figuratively.
Yes, I don't share.
Yeah. It was figuratively, guys.
She doesn't share me at all. In fact, she'll kill anybody who actually looks at me the wrong way.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, whoa.
Big Vic
That's
says.
TMI there. That could be premeditated now, man. You probably don't want to be
True.
repeating that stuff.
But just don't look at me the wrong way.
I can't help it, Tom.
So Don is not part of any museum. He hides from the truth. Don, answer questions live. Why? Oh, wait, you did.
We
All
are
right. Well,
live
you
now.
know what? Never mind. Moving on. Far too many liars attack TSR hobbies. The game community hides liars and evil people like TSR hobbies. Now you mock the one. I am the one person who is there for you all. I, the one, was available for all of you, and you all turned me away. You all failed to see your savior. You hurt gaming over jealousy.
But why did he block people who questioned him?
Because he is the one.
Yeah, because he's the one. But also, think about the narcissism in this post. This just is epic levels. Far too many liars attack TSR hobbies. The game community hides liars and evil people. Now you mock the one person who is there for you all. You hurt gaming over jealousy.
I'm sorry. How was he there for me?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
I don't understand.
Wait, is this because I was mocking Hovermail? I'm sorry, man.
I don't know. This is kind of confusing because we mocked them all.
I'm just curious.
Man, you guys gotta get. Can we get a little bit of clarification on the mocking thing?
Yeah, we
Gunther the Mad.
we know you understand how to send anonymous emails. All right, don't worry about it. We understand that.
Gunther says, no matter what, the TSR crew has done one good thing for gaming. It brought a lot of good people together in opposition to their absolute evil, but still.
You're right, Gunther.
Too right.
Yep. If he's the one, it's time to reboot the Matrix. Time to reboot. Hell, I'm going to yank the freaking graphics card out of it, bang it with a sledgehammer.
If you're the one, I don't want to be saved. It's okay.
Yeah.
You can leave me in there to rot.
Yeah. Amen.
If that's the one, oh God.
And Ghost of TSR goes on and says, the memory of the greatness TSR hobbies of 2021 will live on. Wonder-filled, and a new company will band together and show everyone how games are really made. Hashtag teamwork. I've been saying that, have I not?
I mean, Wonderfield's a joke.
But the point is that, you know what? They're sitting there and they're I knew they were not done with each other.
No.
Well, I mean, Wonderfield announced that they were actually doing a second edition before they even revealed one adventure, one module. Before they even did one module, they announced the second edition.
Tom, I'm going to tell you why. because the first edition's unplayable.
I was just gonna ask you
I'm
about
just-
that.
I'm just saying.
With the boys.
That's the one I had Skeeter Green on,
Oh.
Bad Mike, and we couldn't get through character generation because it was broken. So if character generation is broken, the system is broken. So many levels of brokenness. But
Stupidity. And and whoever this is championing this company that's got a broken game. You can't even play.
but
Nobody's playing this game.
Jim Ward's name on it. Damn it! I'm gonna sell the dead man.
This
hear me
was
now?
the game that you were supposed to wear a mask while playing it. This was the game that was going to have a theme park.
Made for COVID.
But think about something. How bad does a game have to be? I mean, I'm not take the snark out.
Mhm.
How bad is a game where it sucks so bad you can't even get through character creation?
Personally, that's pretty
It's
bad.
pretty bad. That's Star Frontier's New Genesis unbad.
But that also means like basics of play testing never happened.
Oh,
Well-
I'll tell you right now, Tam. Their play testing is non-existent with that crew. They'll tell you it is,
They're missing.
but it's non-existent. But now comes
That's how.
the part that I love the most, believe it or not, and that is the Leeson Ernie connection.
Oh.
This is great.
Can I read the first one?
Yes.
John,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're fine.
Go ahead.
Did you know proof is there? Museums are wired for sound and video. Crimes are on tape. Threats are on tape. Lies and deception are on tape. Think about that, Duck.
That's a threat. That's blackmail.
Well, this goes back to Justin and me when Justin told me that he was monitoring Duck's email communications because he had the computer rigged. I emailed and told Jeff that.
We were trying to help him out.
Yeah.
And all he did is say, I cannot wait to scrape the shite of TSR off my shoes.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I reached out with another source. I'm not going to name. And I think through you and the other source,
Yeah.
we offered a new in the box Chromebook to Duck, so he wouldn't have to use anything supplied by anybody else. And came new in the box, so it had nothing on it, and he politely refused at his own business.
Yeah.
But by the way, museums are not generally wired for sound and video.
No.
They might be wired for video to prevent theft.
Downstairs, but not in
Yeah.
your private
No,
upstairs room.
Not
where
in
you-
the shitter. No, generally
No.
not the shitter.
Not a living experience.
So, oh God.
I mean, Hovermail talked
I mean-
about them going and getting Duck a new computer and installing software on it.
Who would want to take a dump
Crazy.
at a museum where they're on video and sound?
Tom,
Flush.
that's the point. That's the whole thing here is that this is not in the open. This is all on the down low, hidden from
Yep.
him. You know,
Right.
the cameras are visible downstairs. You can see them in some of the imagery when they do their
Well,
posts.
it's
But all
upstairs.
the other ones are all hidden. So is the sound and everything. And his computer is all mic'd out, or not mic'd out. His computer's all wired out and
Right.
tapped.
Yes. So, by the way, the lies Jeff Leeson has been telling people are sad. Attacking the one man who supported him, as Leeson no longer needs him. Well, Leeson's being evicted. So,
Yeah, Leeson is not the winner here.
yeah, I don't think
Leeson
This
didn't make
whole tweet, this whole tweet threatening Leeson that he's on video, he's on sound. This is blackmail to get him to shut up because you know what? Sooner or later, Leeson is going to talk. I think.
I don't know. Leeson is so uptight and so, he's so that guy is his violin strings are cranked up tight.
Leeson does not match Justin's politics. I'm sorry. It just doesn't.
No.
And
Yeah, I mean,
point that out.
the blackmail is potentially worse than anything that could be said.
And I'm not trying to sound like a dick here, okay? But you know what? When you acknowledge what you're dealing with and who you work for as what they are, and when you acknowledge that you know that this is happening and you still engage in it, don't pull the victim card on me.
No.
You're not a freaking victim. You're a willing participant.
I agree.
Definitely.
Which is why I don't have a lot of sympathy for Duck anymore.
I
Yeah.
don't. I like Duck. He's so talented. But what he's doing is he has stood by, and I don't, like we said this earlier in chat, I don't understand the appeal of this house, this magical attachment. I mean, I get it a little bit, but there's other places in Lake Geneva that are more historically significant than that. And not only that, but sorry, my ethics and my personal morals trump any of this bullshit over a house or anything like that. I
think they were sold. I think Ernie and Duck were sold a fantasy.
Yep.
They bought into it, and they just cannot walk away from it. That's what I think.
Yeah, what they are is they're trying to hold on to something that's gone. TSR's gone. Camelot is gone. Okay? It's done. You know, it's over.
Well,
Gary Gygax, God rest his soul, is dead. He's gone.
That's crazy.
And I'm not trying to sound like a jerk here and sully a person's name, but if you really want to look at the truth of it, it wasn't a very good ran company to begin with. I love the products. I love the innovation.
Right.
But it was ran into the freaking ground by a lot of people.
Right. Not just one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Amen.
All right. Who wants to take the next one?
Knock yourself out.
All right. Only the weak.
Oh God, starts
The strong will prevent this sounds almost like a self-help guru. Only the weak back down. The strong will prevail. Planning is on tape.
Self-help.
Lies exposed. Shame on Duck, as you will be exposed. No honor. You, sir.
My first
have
question
no
is,
honor.
why haven't we backed down? If we're weak, why haven't we backed down? Eric, me.
The whole purpose of this is to send a subtle message to Duck. It ain't for you, me, anybody else. This is for Ernie and Duck to say, shut your fucking mouth because I got stuff on
This
you.
is a threat. This
Yeah.
is
Amen.
a threat and a blackmail against Duck.
Amen.
Has Duck started to speak?
I
out?
agree.
Has he done anything?
So I would say this is actually Lanassa posting.
Oh, this is classic Lanassa. I'll say it outright. In my opinion only. I am not trying to sit there. I'm just saying it's my opinion.
I would agree.
So, now we're on the Ernie stuff.
Oh, well,
This is okay.
let's let Ghost of TSR throw Ernie under the bus.
Yeah. All right.
Go. Run with it.
All right. But I'm gonna censor this, by the way, folks, just to let you know.
Beep.
There may be a censor.
Mm-hmm.
When Ernie no longer needs you, he turns his back on you. Ernie, why did you tell everyone that your brother came home and almost gave someone something?
Beep.
Why did you say those things? Ernie, you are on tape saying the things you did. Because apparently somebody tapes everything. If I was their spouse, I'd be very scared. Tapes are being released publicly via a Dropbox. When you stab people in the back, these people have revenge. Long live the truth.
Well,
The truth.
I mean, honestly, this sounds like Justin, actually. I mean, he's threatening Ernie, even. Not just Duck, but he's threatening Ernie. In this case, I would say Justin.
Can I be the beep guy? I just want to see where you guys talk and go beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Well, in regards to the when Ernie no longer needs, your brother came home and almost gave his wife, blah blah blah. You know what the bottom line of all this is I happen to know for a fact that Ernie does tell people that nonsense.
Right.
And what bothers me the most is no matter whether you get along with your brother or not, petty jealousies, kids grow up. I got 2 brothers. There's moments in my life I didn't get along with my brothers. But I'll tell you something. You don't go around saying crap like this, man. That's just not cool.
No.
It's not cool.
This is classic Ernie, and I'm sorry. I got my brother's back no matter what. Okay.
I am not going to defend Ernie, but I will say this about Ernie. Ernie has no filter. Ernie will tell you the most disturbing, most exposing, most facts about his past that you're going to go, oh, geez, I didn't want to know that about you, but okay. So he has no filter for himself. I would assume he has very little filter when it comes to anybody else. Well, I would talk about the fact that I sold drugs in Lake Geneva. So why can't I talk about my brother? I'm not defending. I'm just explaining or putting context.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Well,
And I just want to say, I have my brother's back no matter what. Because he's my friggin' brother. All right? He's my hero. I love my brother. And I changed his diapers. I love my brother. End of story.
but the thing is what you've got this really weird, and I may be wrong, my opinion. I'll precursor my opinion, but there's this really strange family dynamic that I almost think that what they're doing is and I'm not saying I don't think Luke is jealous of Ernie. I think Ernie's jealous of Luke.
Yes.
And I think that Ernie envisions himself, and this is what I really hope. I hope that Ernie has found his niche. I hope Ernie does well in the fact that he finally married Donna. And
Amen.
Yep, they're married. They seem very much in love and happy. I wish them all the luck. Ernie's got a little cool thing going. You can come to Dragonlands. I'll feed you, water you, and we'll game till the night's young, all for blah blah blah. And he seems to fill his table up.
I love Ernie for that.
Yeah, I do. I think I admire the innovation.
That kid with special needs. I love Ernie that Ernie does that.
Yeah. What's his name? Oh,
David P.
I would send Ernie stuff to hand out at Giant Lands. I would pay money to send Ernie product that he can hand out at Giant Lands for the kid, for people who attend. I don't care. Just here's some swag. I love Ernie for that because I am the father of a child with special needs. And so I absolutely love Ernie for this. But I do not love Ernie for supporting Justin. Sorry.
Well, not only did he support Justin, but let's just be blunt here. What he did is he stood by a man even while that man was attacking his own brother and attacking other people's children and wives, and he refused to even condemn it when it was a anonymous tweet. He didn't even have the guts to say, I don't support whoever's saying this, even when that person was invoking his name. Don't invoke my name. I didn't say that. So I wish him all the luck. I hope things have worked out for him. I hope his Dragonlands gaming thing goes well. It seems to be, but you know what? Sorry, man. Nobody's going to talk about, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about in general. Nobody's going to talk about him being some type of gaming saint like I've seen people online before talk about him.
Sorry. I love somebody who works with special needs.
Yeah.
To excuse.
I just do. And I love Ernie for that. But I agree with you. I do not agree with what he's done. That he's lent his voice to legitimize an idiot.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I know why he's doing it, though. He's doing it because I know that all that money he invested from part of the Memorial Tomb funding that he got into the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum. He's hoping to get that paid back to him. Ernie, if you're watching this, sorry, buddy. I don't think you're going to see any of that back.
No.
I don't.
Too many shenanigans. involved.
Yeah. But basically, he goes on and he says, because we're getting late here, my list of worthless accounts. He has a list. Sorry, David, you didn't make it. Wizard Tower Games, Victor Dorso, Dave Kahn, Luke Gygax, Tim Cass, 10 Cars Tavern, Gamers on Games, Tabletop Tap Room, Cinder Shadow, Jeff Leeson, Ernie Gygax.
I used
Wow.
There's a comma. There's a comma at the end. Like, I'm going to add more. Oh.
Well, he did. He said, stop telling people lies. That had a period.
Yeah, but Ernie Gygax, comma, like his thought was to add more, and then he just passed out or
guess he
something
ran
like
out.
that.
Maybe he was typing, the pipe burnt his fingers, he dropped it and actually hit the enter key.
Multitasking.
Whoever is behind this account is an idiot. And again,
They're either an idiot or they're
I say,
brilliant.
Justin is stupid, but he's not this stupid.
Well, he goes on, he says, this is a brief one. He says, lying about those you are jealous of is illogical. And then he goes, you helped ruin a game company and you are proud of this. Why? Who the hell is he talking to?
Don't know.
And then he says,
He's
remember.
talking to you, Don.
Oh, okay. Remember, to some, $280,000 is a lot of money. To others, it's pocket cash. Stay in your own lane and let us with the pocket cash enjoy our steak.
Shoved right up our ass.
I had for dinner tonight, don't know about you guys, but I actually just browned some ground beef and made some rice-a-roni and mixed it with the ground beef, like kind of like a rice hamburger helper. I'm not joking. I had some rye bread with butter, and then I fried up carrots. My wife loves fried carrots. I made fried carrots with it.
Don, you could invite me over for dinner anytime.
Hell yeah, that's good food, man. And I'm sorry, I left my $280,000 in my other pants pocket. It got washed.
I'm sorry. I love rice-a-roni. I don't care that
Yeah,
it's
man.
$2 a box. I just don't care.
And then he goes into, sorry, my back itches. And then he gets into, Don, stop shaking your tin cup. The sound is annoying while I eat my Kobe beef steak.
He's not eating Colby beef. I'm sorry.
He's eating tube steak. I mean,
Tube steak, yeah,
Tube steak.
tube steak.
And he's going to eat tube steak when he goes to prison.
Yep. And then he goes, jealous people lie and say bad things and lie. Stop being jealous.
And lie.
and
And
they
then,
lie.
he
And
ends,
they lie.
and then as of the taping of this show, I'm sure there's going to be more. He says, if you are born a man, you are a man. You cannot decide to be a woman. Basic biology cannot be changed for our delusions. So remember, till next time, friends with Journey.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta be cleansed from my food for reading this shit.
I'm
Fork in it. Agreed. Well, you know what? I wish Ernie and I'll say I'll close my part, then you guys have your say, and we'll end this video. First of all, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been a hoot as always. And I will say that I really do wish Ernie all the luck. I hope he settles down, chills out. I hope his health problems get better, and I hope he realizes that although he'll never publicly acknowledge or apologize for jack shit because that's not in him, I hope deep down he legitimately does feel bad about some of the things that went down. As far as Voldemort goes, frankly, if you were on the side of the road on fire, I wouldn't piss on you to put you out. My own personal opinion. And I wish Dave Kahn all the luck. It's a hell of a good game convention. And I don't think we're going to see, I do not think we're going to see TSR Con. I mean, there's going to be a con, but I just don't see that. Brooklyn says Declaration of War. Scott Mulder says, how did he spell filet this time? Yeah. John D. Retired says, seems legit. Gunther says, I'm very disappointed VG hasn't popped up tonight. I know. I was betting on it.
We were betting on this. We
But
were
there's but I'm
betting
not
on
knocking it. There is a couple of accounts that I've never seen before posting in here. Never know. You never know who your admirers are. Gunther also says, everyone remember to leave a like, preferably in all three channels. These fine gentlemen won't chill. I don't suffer from that. Yeah, thank you. Please hit the like and subscribe button. You really help the channel out because the more like and subscribes we get, the more exposure we're going to get. So please.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to Vlog of Many Things and hit like and subscribe.
Yes. And then Gunther goes on and says, oh, he said it again. Yep. Thank you, Gunther. Much appreciated, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
And then Calvoni says, flat magnon.
Such a great
That's
insight.
my comment of the night.
Great insight. I love Cal.
But
honestly, I love Cal.
But gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on the live tonight.
Yeah.
Don, anytime, man. Anytime.
No, happy to do so. Happy to share my my theories, my voices. I'm sorry. I don't always get a chance to do the mocking, as we say, to do the good mocking, as we say in New York. But when I get a chance, it brings out the inner New Yorker in me, and you better watch yourself. And I am very surprised. A certain troll, but after last night, if that one troll is also ghosted of TSR, they right now they could be hospitalized for all we know, because that was a special bender last night.
They got spanked so hard they retreated into themselves.
Yeah,
right up there.
Yeah. Exactly. They were sort of like us guys when we dive into an ice cold pool, first dive of the spring. Things kind of shrivel up and kind of like
it went inside me. It's undescended.
It became an innie, not an outie, as Tom joked about.
Well,
but no, seriously, everybody, thank you very much.
Yes.
And you know what? We need to all talk and get this hammered out about, are we doing at least a one evening a month game? I don't know. And Eric, now that you opened those on live camera, would you please go ahead and sign them, send them to Tom so we can go ahead and get the promotions going?
Rach is in the background. She's hearing you reprimand me right now.
Rach,
Well,
make sure you take care of him. Get this dealt with him.
I gotta sign these and move these on.
Yeah, you put a little nice annotation, send it to Tom, then Tom does it, send it to me. We're gonna give some cool game books away, all signed by me, Tom, and Eric. We say funny things in them. And then on top of that, we're also going to be doing some donations and stuff like that. So yes, so it's cool stuff. So everybody, this is Don from the Vlog of Many Things, and
I'm Tom.
I'm Tenka.